animals. I'm here today to share with you easy ways in which young students can help make a difference to the lives of animals. Is my screen visible?
Yes,
Okay. So, PETA India is a non governmental organization. We are a charity, and as such, with support from the public, we help animals. PETA India believes that animals are not ours to experiment on, eat, wear, use for entertainment, or abuse in any other way. We've saved the lives of countless animals and given a better life to many more. We help animals by doing things like investigating cruelty and rescuing animals. We also help make better laws for protecting animals and create awareness among young students to be kind and compassionate towards animals. Every day, no matter what we are doing, we can choose to be nice to animals. Today, I will share 10 easy ways in which students can help animals. I'm sure you would have all seen a hurt animal, a dog with a horrible wound, or a bird flapping about unable to fly. Perhaps a horse or a bullock having fallen after pulling a heavy laden cart. Here's what children can do: stay calm, call PETA India or a local animal protection group for help, and stay with the animal until help arrives. If you leave, the animal might not be found, but if we must leave momentarily, ask an elder or someone you trust to stay with the animal while you're gone and return as soon as possible. If the animal is hurt, the number to call at is 98201 22602. This is PETA India's 24 by 7 emergency helpline number. Every year during summer, numerous birds and other animals die of thirst. You all know how hot the Indian summer can be. Imagine the plight of stray dogs, cats, cows, and birds who are out there in the blazing sun. Birds suffering from dehydration often fall out of the sky. Ponds and streams run dry. Sometimes the only water they can find is in dirty drains and gutters, and it makes them sick. You can help these animals by putting out a fresh bowl of water for them every day, not just during the summer, but throughout the year. Right now, at a cow shelter or a veterinary hospital in India, a stray cow or a bull is probably being operated on, and dozens of kilos of polythene and other rubbish will come tumbling out of their stomach. Driven by hunger, these animals rummage through garbage heaps, and along with the scraps of food, they swallow plastic. In the oceans, too, 80% of the refuse, whether floating on the surface or right down at the bottom of the sea, is plastic. Seabirds, fishes, and mammals endure a painful death after swallowing it and are getting trapped in it. You can help them by picking up plastic and other garbage and never using single use plastic like plastic bags, even where the government hasn't banned it. Speaking of birds, did you know that the manja that cuts through the strings of an opponent's kite also cuts the wings, legs, and beaks of thousands of birds? Some of them fly away, hurt and terrified. They slowly bleed to death. Others fall straight out of the sky. Some are treated. but are never able to fly again. And it's not just birds, even humans get slashed by manja. Motorcyclists especially get injured by manja when kites are flown because they travel at high speeds. Their throats are cut, noses are slashed, and even their eyes may be damaged. Students can certainly fly a kite, but ask them to use basic cotton thread without any additions for sharpness or strength and try their level best to fly them away from birds. Here's another way that you can help birds. Don't cage them. If the COVID 19 lockdown was maddening for us, imagine what a lifetime in a cage is for like a bird who was designed to fly as high and as far as he or she wants. Just as we are unable to meet friends, cage birds can't spend time with other birds of their flock. Out of sheer boredom, they start plucking out their feathers. If you already have birds, you can contact PETA India or local animal shelter for rehabilitation guidance. If they are native to India, it is possible that the forest department can also help. If for some reason you're advised by an animal protection group to keep your bird, make sure to give him or her a very good life. That includes good food, proper medical care, a large aviary, and closing all windows and doors and letting them fly around the room. Finally, getting him or her a companion, but not through a pet shop. You can join hands with someone else who already has the same kind of bird. The two can be introduced gradually. Can you guess where else animals are caged? Yes, in zoos. How would you feel if you were caged? Would you like to be jeered at or have sticks and stones thrown at you? This is what life is like for animals in a zoo. They are dependent on their keepers for everything: food, water, exercise, sunlight, shade, everything. Doesn't that sound like a prison? Well, that's because it is. An animal who in nature would roam vast distances, forage for food, play with their mates, and live with their family is reduced to an exhibit and often forced to live alone. Have you seen tigers and lions pacing up and down in their cages? Or monkeys banging their heads against the wall of the bars? These are all signs of depression and frustration. They have lost all hope of ever being free again. Please help these animals by asking children never to go to a zoo. Once young people start boycotting zoos, they will gradually be forced to turn into botanical parks or something equally nice instead of animal prisons. As if being confined to a cage was not enough. Imagine being hit and forced to do unnatural things. Animals in circuses perform tricks not because they like to, but because they have been beaten and scared into submission. Which elephant balances on a stump because she enjoys it? Which dog jumps through hoofs of fire for fun? In circuses, animals are kept hungry, beaten, jabbed, whipped to make them perform tricks that they find difficult or confusing for the mere amusement of few humans. Many wild animals have been freed from Indian circuses, and the latest on the list are elephants. Now is the time for ponies, camels, dogs, and all other animals to be freed too. Please ask students not to go to circuses if they want to help animals. There are also other traits that keep animals in cages. For example, the egg and meat industries. Did you know that most chickens used for eggs are raised in cages so small that they can't even spread their wings? Cages are kept one on top of the other so that the feces of the one above lands on the one below. Meanwhile, chickens used for meat are often raised in severely crowded sheds so filthy that the ammonia from the bird's urine burns their eyes and skin. Often, the chickens are hung upside down from cycles and scooters when transported live to butchers' shops, or they are thrown into trucks where they break their bones. How many of you know that cows make milk for their own babies? Do you know that they only produce milk when they are pregnant or have recently given birth, just like human mothers? The milk belongs to the calf, but it isn't often taken but it is often taken away and sold to humans. If the calf is a boy, because he won't be able to produce milk when he's older, he's sometimes thrown onto the road to fend for himself, or worse. To avoid this cruelty, a lot of people today choose plant based food to eat plants like dal, sabzi, roti, and so on. You too can encourage students to make food choices that don't hurt animals. Animals used for leather are subjected to a lot of same cruelty that is inflicted on animals used for meat. Did you know that shoes sometimes are made from the skin of cows, goats, and other animals? But not all shoes are. We can opt to wear shoes made from canvas, fabric, or synthetic leather. Synthetic leather is not made from animals. This is sometimes called rexine. Synthetic leather looks and feels the same, if not better, than the shoes made from the skin of animals who are cruelly killed in dirty places. You can be a caring consumer in other ways too. It is illegal to test cosmetics on animals in India, but it is sometimes done in other countries by brands that we buy here. Monkeys, dogs, mice, and other animals are tested on, even though there are non animal ways to test the safety of cosmetics. It is very painful for these animals, and all of them get killed once the experiments are done. So, you can ask your children to tell their moms to check the PETA US Global Beauty Without Bunnies list before they go shopping. The website is crueltyfree.peta.org. Young children always have a natural sense of right and wrong. Please tell all children, if you see an animal being treated in a way that is simply wrong, speak up, stand up, and don't back down until you put a stop to the wrongdoing. Don't look around for others to do it first. And here are some other ways in which we can help animals: plant trees, watch nature documentaries, volunteer at an animal shelter, or ask your friends and family to donate to an animal protection group on your birthday. I sincerely hope that you have found this session useful and will share these easy ways in which children can help animals. I would like to end by showing you a very short video. And that brings an end to my presentation. Thank you so much, everyone, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to be a part of this forum.
Hello, can you please share the video?
You couldn't see the video.
If
The
you
video
can
wasn't visible?
no, it's not visible. If you can
Okay,
help us once again.
sure, sure.
Thank you. If you can share it
One
on the
second.
screen. Sure.
Now is it visible? Was it visible now, Muni? Muni, let's do without the video. It's okay. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, Munir, we can go ahead. I'm not being able to share the video.
Okay, so the presentation is finished.
Yes.
Okay, so if you want to share the last viewpoint or any message to the audience.
So, my only message with the audience is that we should, like I said, that every day we can make kind choices for animals, and it's imperative that we teach young children who are at an impressionable age and have a natural sense of being compassionate. We need to guide them and to help them understand why it's important for each one of us to be kind and compassionate towards animals and also protect the environment that we all live in. Thank you.
Hello, Global Forum for Teacher Educator members. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm Lila Duffy, and today I will be singing We'll Meet Again.
Just feel the music through you.
Suddenly you're nowhere to be found. I turn around and everything has changed. Looking for a way to work it out. I'm trying to find some peace and navigate the oak tree where I met you and the writing on the statue. I still remember every word you said. I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Can you hear me through the silence? I won't give up, 'cause there will be a day we'll meet again. We'll meet again. Everything we wanted turned to gold. The path we chose, the future on our side. Never thought I'd do this on my own, but now I wield the sword you left behind. The oak tree where I met you and the writing on the statue. I still remember every word you said. I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Can you hear me through the silence? I won't give up, 'cause there will be a day we'll meet again. We'll meet again. For the sunrise, clouds for a blue sky, space for the traveling stars. From the inside, you're still my lifeline. I feel you wherever you are. The oak tree where I met you and the writing on the statue. I still remember every word you said. I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Can you hear me through the silence? I won't give up, 'cause there will be a day we'll meet again. We'll meet again.